Hey there, YouTube. Crypto Force here. I'm bringing another daily dose of crypto. And today I want to get into it. I want to show you my top 4 crypto picks after this massive bear market rebound that happened. And just want to talk about that for 1 second. So, as you know, the cryptocurrency market's been hyperbolic. It's been going up, up, up. We're in a lot of gray area. You really cannot, you can trend somewhat, but a lot of this is new stuff that we've never seen before. So there's a lot of speculation, anticipation. So, prices are going to go up like crazy. They're going to go down like crazy, but consistently they're going up. Now, obviously, we went up so fast that we had to have a rebound just to keep it healthy. Now, obviously, when the rebound was probably fixing to happen, China broke loose with the ICO exchange the ICO cancellation news, and that prematurely, or maybe not prematurely, but that exacerbated the downfall of the current market, or the currency market. So, we saw a massive dip. Well, son of a gun, that wasn't over. Jamie Dimon comes out, puts his two hypocritical cents in, I'll say, and it blasted that much more. Well, then China comes out again, says canceling all ICOs. I'm sorry, not ICOs, exchanges on cryptocurrency, and that was kind of the last bit of bad news we had heard in the cryptocurrency sector. Now, with all that being done, even though we needed a rebound, the markets, they went down, but I don't think it went down near as much as a typical market would have, like say a New York Stock Exchange or S&P or Nasdaq. So, I'm pretty confident, and I'm pretty happy about what I'm seeing, because now we're seeing Bitcoin above 4,000 again. I think all that scare is over. I think the whales, the investors, they're coming back in. A lot of people held, and I think they'll be rewarded for it. So let me jump right into this. So I was kind of saying green skies ahead. So let me jump into this. One of my top picks is Civic. Now, I did a video on Civic before. If you want to know more detailed information about it, check that video out. But what Civic is, it's a biometric encryption platform. And well, it's a security platform, but their big seller right now is biometric encryption. I think it's a great idea. We hear every day people's not only fiat bank accounts get hacked into, but also their cryptocurrency are getting hacked now. So we're looking for security. Now, what Civic offers, kind of their flagship thing, is biometric encryption. You can use your thumbprint on your mobile phone to do transactions with, and it stores the more. So let's say a bank asks for more information. As that information is given, it's stored on the blockchain. So you constantly have more and more and more and more secure identifiers that are built up to add that much more security to whatever task you're wanting to do with your cryptocurrency. So Civic, I think, is definitely in a great market and a well-needed market. And if we look at the price, it's kind of hard to beat here. I mean, the lowest price we saw was probably around 30 cents in the last, couple weeks during all this, dip. And it looks like it's bottomed out. I think we've found a stable bottom here, a stable low, and it actually looks a little bullish. It's starting to come back now, and I think we're going to see some good movement from Civic. Now, the only thing keeping Civic as low as it is at 38 cents right now is a circulating supply, which 340 million coins is not a ton of coins. I mean, it really isn't. And they have a billion total supply now, so that means 660 million coins have not been released to market yet. But as the need for this coin grows and what it can do, obviously circulating supply will not dilute the price like it would if they didn't have anything to offer. So I think you're going to see Civic really do good. And one last thing about that, Vinny Lingham is the founder and CEO of Civic, which he is the Mark Cuban, as Shark Tank is here. He is the Mark Cuban of the South African Shark Tank. So Vinny Lingham is one of the guys, the head guys on the Shark Tank of South Africa. So that being said, I think 38 cents is a great buy-in for Civic. I think you'll see a lot of up movement in this. There's a lot of potential here. Next thing I want to talk about is Ubiq Go. Now Ubiq Go, everybody knows Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum. He backs this really heavily, and I made a video with a lot more detail on exactly what this is. But essentially what Ubiq Go will do, it'll allow anyone to be able to conduct the financial transactions such as payments, remittances, payroll deposits, business-to-business commerce. You can do supply chain finance, loyalty programs, asset management. You can do all kinds of stuff in the payment world with Ubiq Go. I mean, you can even take your crypto and trade it in for fiat currency. So basically, it's a massive payment platform. Now, I have heard that Ubiq Go, works off the Ethereum blockchain, but I think that in Q4, they're supposed to be releasing maybe their own platform that it's going to work off of. I have not found too much more information about that. If you guys have some, just leave it in the comments below. But another interesting point about Ubiq Go, if you look at Cliff High, if you guys don't know who that is, you got to check him out. He kind of makes predictions. Some of the predictions are kind of, they get kind of outlandish, I guess. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to him, but some of the predictions he makes just, they aren't not about crypto. They're about just world stuff, and they don't really hit. But in the crypto world, he has been pretty spot on about, about what different coins are going to do. And on his latest episode of, one of Bear, I think his name's Arcane Bear, he did a video, I believe it was a week ago or maybe a week and a half ago, with Cliff High, and I totally respect Cliff High. I listened to him intently on crypto, and he did a video with him, and Cliff High said Ubiq Go in the next 2 years will go up 30,000%. Now, I'm not telling you it's going up 30,000%. I'm just telling you what Cliff High has speculated. So, if you guys are big followers of Cliff High, that probably means a lot. I mean, I think Cliff High knows what he's talking about. So, heck, 1,000% to me would be astronomical. So, anyways, Ubiq Go has a huge potential, and it's been sitting around the $9 range now for a long time, and I believe it's definitely found a stable bottom here, and it's starting to show bullish uptrend. So, we're sitting at $9.90 right now. We were up to $13 a couple weeks ago. Twice it hit right around $13. So I think Ubiq Go is just waiting to take off like a rocket, personally. And it won't take much news to do that. But circulating supply is relatively low. We've got 98 million coins, which is, that's not very many coins circulation. Total supply, even better. 140 million coins total supply. So, this will not be diluted out. It won't be like a Doja coin where it's sitting around with hundreds of billions of coins. So I think Ubiq Go, you will not go wrong with jumping into it. Now the next coin I want to talk about is pretty interesting. It's called Walton Coin. It is not associated with Walmart, although I believe it probably should be. I'm going to explain why. Now, right when you go to Walton Coin, obviously I cannot read Chinese. So, I look at this and I'm like, what in the world? And my little translation page must have timed out, so I'm going to go back to it. Okay, translate. Yes, we want to translate. Now, the interesting thing about this, the reason I wanted to pull it up like this and show you the Chinese part at first, just because this little notice here, and this is talking about, China does not deal with the exchanges now. You can't, run an exchange in China. You can't have ICO in China. And Walton was an ICO here about a month and a half ago or so, maybe a month ago. And here, this is just information on how to get your money back that you put into it. Anyways, let me get rid of that, because here in America, we can still buy Walton Coin. Okay, so what Walton Coin is extremely interesting to me because, you've heard for years, oh yeah, people got to find out ways eventually to where you can walk in a store and you just throw all your stuff in a buggy and you walk out, and it's all charged. There's not going to be people with registers checking you out. Now, this is all hypothetical. This is videos I've watched, on all kinds of things relating from conspiracies to just the wave of the future because technology is moving so fast. Now, what Walton Coin offers is a RFID chip that they can put in any item, and it automatically will, deduct, using the blockchain, will deduct it from your cryptocurrency. You walk in a store, you walk out with the clothes you buy or whatever, the RFID chips are in the clothes, or, whatever item you're purchasing. Now, this may sound a lot to you like IOTA in a sense. Now, there's two big differences with IOTA and Walton. Now, I like IOTA also. And what IOTA offers is I'm trying to think of the word they use. It's I think it's called the Tangle Ledger. And what they want to do is they want to charge zero fees so devices can trade exact amounts of resources on demand. And what IOTA wants to do is they'll use sensors and data loggers to securely verify on ledgers, like stuff that's purchased or stuff that's moved around with cryptocurrency. And they call it the Tangle Ledger, I believe. I should open that up on here. But anyways, that's what IOTA offers. I think the RFID chip, the technology is already here for RFIDs for the most part. So I think Walton is really onto something here. And another thing about Walton, opposed to IOTA, Walton only has almost 25 million coins in circulation. That is absolutely nothing. That is a low circulating supply. And their total supply is only 70 million. And I believe IOTA is around the 2.8 to 3 billion range of actual circulating supply. So, and I think IOTA, I want to say it's trading around 50 cents or so. I'm not 100% certain right now. But that's kind of their biggest competitors, IOTA. But I think, Walton really it has a huge need in the market. And another cool part about this is if you look at the team, now I don't know who these people are. I've read it. They have several angel investors, but they have sponsors, consultants, experts, permanent members of Chinese, like to work with the government, Republic of Korea, more angel investors, advisory team. I mean, the list goes on, and all these people are all, when you read about what they've done, it's pretty phenomenal. So I think Walton definitely is going to be something cool to watch. I mean, I'm interested in it big time. And this was the coin that has been going up the last couple days. So, we're up right now, but I don't think that's a problem. I think, $2.50 right now is a good deal. As you can see, it ICO'd, I guess, around August 29th. So, it'd been hovering around $1.50, $2, went down to $1.30, maybe a little lower than that. And now we're sitting at $2.50. So I just think Walton, with this RFID technology, that's one of the sellers they bring to the table. I think that is huge, because I think you'll see stores maybe test this out and go with that, because I know IOTA has been, I believe they have some kind of an agreement with Bosch where they're testing some stuff out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Walton Coin. It's kind of interesting because their name's Walton and Walmart, but that has nothing. That's 100% speculation. I'm just throwing that together because Walmart sells so much stuff and most of it's from China. So it'd be interesting if Walton did team up with Walmart. But that is 100% rumor. That's just something that I just thought of in my mind. So anyways, disregard that. Now the final thing I want to talk about, the final coin, I've done an in-depth interview on that, is Ubiq. And what Ubiq is, I really like Ubiq a lot. It was actually one of the first coins I actually mined. And the cool thing about it, you can still use 2 gig cards to mine it, 3 gig cards, and you'll be able to here for a while. It's proof of work. There was no pre-sale, pre-mine. So whatever the developers have, it's because they purchased it or they mined it like everybody else. Now, you can't ask to be more fair than that. Now, the cool thing about Ubiq, it is an Ethereum-based platform, so it's dagger hashimoto. It's an Ethereum-based platform, and what they offer is it's kind of like, I think some people have I don't want to say Ethereum 2.0 because I think they call it EOS that, but it's Ethereum without the bugs is what it is. It's a bug-free platform. So as Ethereum goes through and makes transitions and they run into problems and they're having to do forks and splits, and different things of that nature, Ubiq sets back, and when that incident happens, they fix it so that it's a stable running platform. Now there are already I know APX, Quark, Geo, those coins are all on the Ubiq platform, and I believe there's 2 or 3 more to be announced. I haven't found the news where they've been announced yet, but I know that they have been talking about it. They've been talking about going to more exchanges, and the development team is really cool. You got Julian Yap on there. He's actually one of the coders for Bittrex, works for Bittrex and develops it. Luke Williams, another pretty good name in the blockchain. Alex Stirk, he's pretty well known. He does blockchain talk and stuff like that on YouTube. Don't really know much about Chris Hansen, but the cool thing I really like about this team, they're extremely active. You go on anything, and they're moving their Slack channel over now to something a little different, but they're extremely active. Every day, almost every one of them are on there. Julian's always on there. You can ask any questions. Just a great attitude. They're constantly giving updates, and they got the coolest symbol. I love that symbol right there, and I got to show you something pretty funny here. On their Twitter page, they said, have you seen this logo for Spectrum? We think it's awesome. So I don't know what Spectrum is. I guess it's another cryptocurrency, but they definitely copied off of Ubiq there. You can see that. So anyways, maybe Spectrum will change their logo once they realize Ubiq's onto them. But anyhow, let me get over to the price here. So the price of Ubiq, if we look at it, it's almost hit, it's hit $3. I think back here it actually almost hit $4. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, so it hit $3 here just a couple weeks ago, before all the damning news came out for the cryptocurrency world. And if you look, I think it's finding a bottom here right around $1.50. So I think $1.50 is a really good price to get in. One of the best things about this also, look at the circulating supply here. 38 million market cap. That is absolutely ridiculously low. 38 million circulating supply. So the only way this stuff's created is if it's mined, and it's not mined a ton. It's not like if you go to what to mine, I mean, it's, unless the price really skyrockets, it's not mined that much. So it's this, I believe $1.50 is a good entry point, because I think that's probably it's low that we're going to see, and it's only going to go up from here. I think this has a huge potential. You just get the right player using that platform, and this thing is really going to do good. So hope you guys enjoyed that. That's my top 4 crypto picks for October. I'm always looking for more. If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comment section below. If you got any thing you want me to talk about, just shoot me an email or a message. Put it in the comment section below. And I haven't been making videos like I was. I'm not doing them as consistently. Still having to do a bunch of stinking hurricane cleanup from the hurricanes. But anyways, I hope you guys all the luck in the world in your cryptocurrency trading. Stay strong, hold, and as always, Crypto Force signing out.